How should I start this? I've never done a rant. You're already filming, aren't you? Alright, fuck you. You get some cancer. Alright. Fuck you, America. Fuck you. I'm getting tired of it. Everything that we're doing is just getting a bit fucking ridiculous. From the presidential nominations, to the wars, to the economics, and to the fucking people. Oh my god. Would you people stop thinking about your life as in this one giant thing where you get to pile up as much shit as you can possibly get? I mean, you keep going out and you buy these fucking big ass SUVs and pickup trucks. What the fuck do you haul? I work at a construction company at a landfill. What the fuck do you think I do? I use trucks. I don't sure as fuck don't drive it home. I'm trying to actually be smart, you know, save some money. Save, you know, people want to talk about all this voting and fucking bullshit. You want to have a fucking vote in the same way shit's going? Pay attention to where you put your dollar. If you want to place a vote, put a dollar into an organic food company. All of a sudden, somebody else adds another dollar, another dollar, another dollar, all of a sudden, they control the market. If you want alternative fuels, start putting your money in alternative fuels. You're all scared about this fucking recession. If you want to come out of it, develop new fucking shit. I'm getting tired of hearing the same shit. We gotta, like, I live in Parsons, Kansas. Hello. If I was fucking watching the news, guess what? They want to build a fucking pipeline for oil from Oklahoma and Missouri all the way down to Texas and the Gulf area, just so they can transport more oil faster. Does anyone else see the brain fucking this? So we're going to destroy fucking thousands, maybe, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of acres of farmland with oil and metal and people driving across it and putting all this oil into things we don't need? Nah. Why don't we just go ahead? Oh. Nope, we lost you here. We lost you. We lost you. Sorry about that. We're having technical difficulties. My roommate Sean is falling behind here. Are we good now? But yeah, you want to take this whole oil price thing into your own hands? Go out and instead of going and buying this car or PlayStation 3 or a laptop, it's in mine by the way, I don't fucking own shit really anymore, but stop putting into that and go out and buy yourself a fucking biodiesel. For all you little truck lovers and everything, gotta have a truck to drive around. Go out and buy yourself a biodiesel conversion kit. Go out to Burger King, ask them if you can have some oil, and then drive around for a few days for free. Let me make sure you got that. For free. Anyway.
Country Mart gives out their oil to the Amish.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
If you're getting it to the Amish, like if anybody else is watching this that maybe owns a restaurant or something, you're getting it to the Amish, you're a cool dude. They're actually still free. But I digress. As time continues, we continue to bury ourselves in the views of the rest of the world, becoming this bully that we have claimed to fight against so many times. Terrorism, the war on drugs, countless other things, so especially in the way that we treated Osama bin Laden in the way that we did. I'm not saying he was a good guy. He was a fucking maniac. But aren't we the people that are supposed to be the ones that give everyone a free trial, everyone is guaranteed a trial, no matter what? And we go in and we blast him? It's a good shot, by the way, Mr. Navy SEAL guy. I like the shot. Nice shot. But, not cool. It's all this emphasis that United States puts on stupid things. We continue to make sure that we're worried about what the movie stars are doing. Who just got thrown in jail? Everything else that we go into that just becomes so popularized and marketed that we don't even know how to deal with ourselves anymore. Look at what the United States is doing. We are putting permanent bases everywhere we go. We give guns to the people who we fight 10 years later, and we knew we'd fight. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. You watch the news. If you want to watch real news, watch CNN now, and then go back 10 years ago and see what the fuck we were doing. We were doing the same damn thing that we did 30 years ago. The Russians are in Afghanistan. Afghanistan contains the opium. Opium is a big thing for China, if you don't know. Always has been. Yeah, thank you to the British East India Company for that. But if you control the main opium, you control the market for it, which gives you a slide on China. Or really, who is pretty much owns our country at this point in debt. In debt. Trillions of dollars. Can you fathom a trillion dollars? A single, just $1 trillion. Oh my God! No, you're never gonna see that in your life. Why are we doing that? Seems like a good reason to go to war. And as I was talking about just a little bit ago, the whole oil thing. Iraq's got a lot of oil. I wonder what we can do with that. So we're going to put up 3 permanent bases in Iraq just to make sure that we never lose control of the area and there's always an American influence. Not to mention the rest of the Middle East, the rest of Europe, the rest of the world. Korea? Really? We still gonna be doing this shit? We can't sort some shit out with maybe China just to kind of try and keep shit maybe on the down low if we just, you know, offer them a deal? That's politics. I'm not saying don't do politics. I'm saying don't fucking send people to die over stupid shit. I'm 19 years old. Fucking they start a war, I'm going to war. I don't want a war. Especially over some stupid ass fucking shit like that. But, again, I digress. We're burying ourselves.
If you don't mind me not working.
Ew.
Okay.
Bacon strips.
Let me get out of the way. Let me get out of the way.
You got it now?
This bacon smells good.
Another thing, America. Why does everyone care how people choose to kill themselves? You'll notice a reoccurring theme in my video. I like to smoke cigarettes. A lot. Now, yes, I take the risk of getting lung cancer. Yes, I run the risk of having a hole put in my throat. And yes, I run the risk of heart attacks, blah, 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 blah. Is that any of your fucking business? If a person wants to go out and drink themselves to death, that's their right as an American citizen. If a person wants to go out and plant a field full of pot, which, yeah, do that. Anyway, then what the fuck? Why is that any of your problem? Are they If you have such a problem with it where you don't want anyone in your family, any one of your kids to ever do it, that's no business of the government. They're not here to protect your everyday life. They're here to protect you. Stop making them deal with every little fucking thing. If you want to deal with something, especially in your own family, then fucking raise your family how you want them to be. Talk to your fucking kids. Fucking put them down in front of a TV at the age of fucking 2 and 3 years old, and they don't know what the fuck to think. Oh my God, it's colors. What? Oh, yay. A, B, C. No. Talk to them. You teach them that. Teach them how to communicate with one another, because God knows whenever they get to be my age, they're going to fucking need to know it. It's just, I mean, okay. So, we continue to go about all this shit as in it's everybody's business what one little dumb fuck teenager does. No. No. That's that teenager's business. And his family's business. That is no one else's. If they violate the state, if a person, I mean, back to, I'm sorry, I digress again. But if we go back to the whole, people have the right to choose how and when they spend their money. Be that on meth, be that on coke, be that on boxers, be that on bacon, be that on marijuana, be that on cigarettes. They're all gonna kill you. You drink your water supply. In Parsons, Kansas, it is fluoridated water. It is literally poisoned. It's going to hurt you, and it's been proven. But you don't know anything about it because you don't care to know. You'd rather live in blissful ignorance. Well, you want to live a long time. You don't want to have to take all these fucking pharmaceuticals, which are worse than any other fucking drug that I stressed in that. Then continue upon your everyday bullshit lives. But if you want the rights that were guaranteed by the people that founded this country, the right to a free market being in the top of this argument, then you are not, if you disagree with that, then you are not for this Constitution. You are not for this country. This country has taken this Constitution and raped it in the asshole. Yeah, in the asshole. They don't fucking care. They're just going to keep getting their money. They're going to keep, taking money away from teaching your kids and give it to bombs. And then we're going to take them bombs, each of which costs, millions of dollars, and we're going to give them to a fuck shit country that's eventually going to want to use them on us. Yet again, real brain fuck, ain't it? If you go there and you piss people off, there will be repercussions. We keep trying to act like we have business in the Middle East. We have no business in the Middle East. That is their own country. That is their own ways. Guaranteed to them by their own rebellions and riots. If they want help, let them ask for help. You do not force democracy. You cannot force someone to vote. That isn't democracy, you dumb fucks. It's just destruction. It's just causing hatred. It's keeping alive racism. It's keeping alive this whole fear of homosexuals. Yeah, get a nice view of the crotch. Fucking just, you continue and act the same way you always have. As if we're the dumbass white pioneers that came to this country and took everything and wiped it out. Everything that we could. I mean, other people here, they weren't people, they were savages. Who are the Middle Eastern people? They're not people, they're terrorists. You want to know what our country does? Look at Blackwater. We hire mercenaries not governed by the Geneva Conference to wage our wars for us. We are terrorists. We go there and we force them to tell us by any means possible. That is against us. That is not what the United States has stood for. That is not what we are about. We are a freedom-seeking country. What happened?
Now those were pretty tiny.
Oh yeah, it shrinks a shit ton. When I made it, I just curved it around.
Thank you, Logan. Now, welcome to 15th and Main, Parsons. We got our roof. You got a gas station behind you. You got streets that have not seen love in years. You have a place that's been stricken and torn down, and everything that was here is left. It's barren. It's an anchor to everyone my age. It's all that's ball and chain tied to our ankles. Locked, whatever. But the rest of America, no different. Everywhere we go, we feel trapped. We feel like we can't get out. All we want is our freedoms. All we want is to be able to walk down the street, freely be able to shake hands with another person without thinking of them as black and white, homosexual, or any of these preconceived bullshit ideas. We're all human, we all bleed. Same color, mind you. Same organs, same bodies, same mind. We evolved differently, but we are all the same. Now, as a result of countless laws that were in fact put in place as race measures, the illegalization of cocaine, the illegalization of marijuana, and other said drugs, for the use of race control, because they were considered to make, and I quote, the Negroes more compliant, because they were considered to make, the drugs were considered to make them wild. Another crazy stereotype just brought up so they can change this idea. And now because of these laws, I face court. I was born and raised Catholic. 10 years in a Catholic school, went to church every day. Never been in a fight in my life. I have the size, I have the muscles, I have the build. I know how to fight. I never have. I never got sent to the principal's office. I never got in trouble with the teachers. I never had any kind of reflection or problem with society. Society and I got along fine. Now in this same society, which I have never be wronged before, I risk the chance of being going on probation, having a record purely because of possessing a single glass pipe. A small pipe that I was taken in for and now face charges with. My plea hearing of court being tomorrow, April 2nd, 2012. Now, as time continues to go on, I have a friend who is now in jail in Emporia County, known as Joel Austin. Lyon County, I'm sorry. Emporia City, Lyon County. My bad. And, you know, he risks even more than I do. Over nothing. This is not a pity hearing. This is just showing how our court systems put perfectly good people that don't hurt anyone, behind bars and in places they don't belong, in situations they shouldn't be in, over laws that are purely based on self-profit by very wealthy people. Makes it proud of this country, doesn't it? We went from being the land of the free and the home of the brave, the land of the banks and the home of the debtors. This makes you so proud. So proud. America, you hurt teenage kids. You hurt their developmental process. How many of you 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old people smoked pot in your lifetime and didn't hurt a single person? How many of you dropped acid and never saw anything but beauty? How many of you ate mushrooms? How many of you did any drug and never hurt someone? It's people's right to be able to put whatever they want into their body, and it's in the Constitution. It's a basic right. The government should have no control over what substances a person puts inside themselves. Their own body is their temple, and they decide what to worship.
Yeah.
To potentially end this whole rant that I've been on, I'd just like to start finish on the fact that this country is based on a constitution, Bill of Rights, all of which have been taken away. The basic ideas of freedom, people being able to choose the own way that they live their life, is justly undone. The fight over the right of abortion, the fight over the war on drugs, the war on terrorism, and the war on ideas, the constant holding of our technology just so we can keep selling it for a day longer. We do nothing except destroy our own souls. We rip them out and we sell them to the devil. I am not a religious man. I claim no faith. I am a man that believes truly in the goodness of humanity, but is constantly in doubt of it by our own actions. Remember why we are here, and that we are all working as one to try and stay alive. Humans have not evolved any further past that. This is still the inevitable struggle. Just complete Darwinism, the theory of evolution. Will we evolve fast enough in our own selves to be able to save ourselves from our own destruction? Will we be able to give our children a world to live on? Will we simply, as every other species does, go extinct? All our legacy's gone. All our empires forgotten. We are dirt. Same as the bed I stand on. Everything is here. Love it. Love each other. And never forget. Now, a lot of times in this video, I change clothes a lot. It's kind of, as I thought, to represent different people. You know, putting up the mohawk, changing into a suit, and everything, you know, representing different people. It's, you know, you make fun of different people, you just create barriers between, well, just stupid fucking barriers. But anyway, on the final note, thank you to our bacon preparation manager and our video man, Logan Herrera and Sean Ritchie. So, I mean, you don't even, like, you're just, Yeah, I'm here.
I'm full of bacon, man.
Take a try.